Hello everybody and welcome back to the Everton FC 26 career mode. In this series it is my goal to turn Merseyside blue, bring Everton back on top of English football as well as putting them on top of European football also. And as you can see here, 7 games into the Premier League season, things are looking very good for us. 6 wins, 1 draw, no defeat, top of the league, and we also have the best defensive record in the league. We do have quite a few games to get through today, most of them being in the Premier League, but then we have 2 featured games which include a massive game up against Chelsea here in the Premier League, and we also have a big Champions League game up against Napoli. And if we go over to the Champions League table here, you can see after our opening 2 games, we are in 9th place with 1 win and 1 draw. That win, of course, was a 3-0 win up against RB Leipzig at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, and then the draw was something I was very proud of. We went to the Bernabeu up against Real Madrid and came out of it with a 3-all draw. So 2 very good performances and a positive start to our Champions League campaign so far. And speaking of positives, we start out this episode with a very positive result here at the City Ground up against Nottingham Forest, where Big Ange Postecoglou is still in charge in this universe. Things going a little bit better for him in this game than how they went in real life for his time at Nottingham Forest. But regardless of that, we did still get the 3 points here. And who else but Kai Rooney to open up the scoring with a lovely team goal there. Akliouche playing in Rooney, and Rooney putting the ball in the back of the net. And speaking of Akliouche, he finally scored his first goal in an Everton shirt. It's been a long time coming. Manu there with the assist, and a lovely left-footed finish from the man that we signed from Monaco. And I thought after this, because we were absolutely cruising, surely we'll be going to the half at least 2-0 up. But nope, Forest had other ideas, and they did actually pull one back right on the stroke of half-time. Bit of an error there from Jared Branthwaite. Listen, I'm the one controlling him, so I have to take the responsibility for that mistake, but Forest did pull one back, and to be fair, that actually is quite a good finish. But speaking of good finishes, Thierno Barry did put us 3-1 up here in the second half, rounding the keeper, getting his 4th league goal of the season and sealing our first win of the episode in the process. And after that game against Forest, our attention switched over to the Champions League, taking on AEK Athens, who got off to a fantastic start here. Luka Jovic absolutely does Ethan Ampadu there and scores what I have to say is an absolutely fantastic goal in off the post. And some of you may remember, we actually did have Luka Jovic shortlisted when we were looking for backup strikers, so he was making us regret not signing him there with that lovely finish. Thankfully though, we weren't behind for too long, as who else but Kai Rooney went up the other end and got an immediate equaliser. Great finish there from the son of Wayne Rooney. Absolutely fantastic. He has been sensational so far this season, and he continued that form into this game. Then we did go 2-1 up not too long after that. Jeremy Pino whipping in the ball, and my cousin Jake O'Brien with a power header there and put us back, or I was going to say put us back in front. He put us in front for the first time, I should say, in this game with a really good connection there from the corner. It's so great that I actually feel confident now when I whip in a ball from a corner, because in FC 25, headed goals from corners were just completely non-existent. But a really good finish there from Jake O'Brien, who I've said time and time again is a future captain of this team. But we did actually go into the half-time break level. Luka Jovic yet again on the score sheet. Ethan Ampadu, not having a great game here, decided to give Jared Branthwaite a rest and try the Welshman at centre-back, but he didn't have a great time here, and Luka Jovic then did equalise yet again, or score yet again I should say, to equalise, and made it 2-2 going into the half-time break. But straight away in the second half, you guessed it, Kai Rooney on the score sheet again. Great ball there by Akliouche, and a very simple finish again from the English striker. Up next then, it was Carlos Alcaraz. Again, as you can probably tell, I rotated the team quite a bit in this game. Alcaraz came in for Kobbie Mainoo, who was a little bit tired, and he got his first Champions League goal of the season. Lovely worked goal there, to be fair, and a good finish as well from the centre attacking midfielder. And Kai Rooney then, he is absolutely on fire this season, getting yet another hat-trick this season. I think this is hat-trick number 3 for Kai Rooney, and it's his 6th Champions League goal. 5-2 winners here up against the team from Greece, and another 3 points in this episode. So up next it's Brighton at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, and normally this is a game I would actually play, but Brighton are currently down in 19th position, which is very surprising because not only do they have a fantastic team in real life, but they normally are quite a good team in career mode as well. But I am going to quick sim this one. It's a bit of a risk. I did say it in one of the recent episodes that I will quick sim a few more games this season, just so the series can progress nicely and that it doesn't drag on forever. So look, we have a full strength team. Let's give it a quick sim and hope we can come out with the 3 points. We end up getting a 2-0 win. Cubby Mainoo with his second goal for Everton, both of them coming in sim games, and Tierno Barry scoring the sealer there in the 83rd minute. And it's another home game for us up here, up against Burton Albion in the League Cup. And again, I feel very comfortable quick simming this one. I'd like to win the League Cup, but it is quite low down the priority list, and it's a good chance to rotate the team as well. So let's give this a quick sim. Do we advance on through to the next round of the League Cup? Yes, we do. A 3-1 win here, up against Burton Albion. Tyler Dibling getting 2 goals in the second half after Coladio opened up the proceedings in the 45th minute. They did put one back in the 88th minute, but it wasn't enough, and we do advance through to, I believe, the quarterfinals now of the Carabao Cup. Okay, so I was going to have the first feature game be this next fixture here up against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, but they are currently down in 14th place after 9 games. Look, it is still very early days, but that is a shocking start there from the current real-life Club World Cup champions. So in a way, lads, I'm nearly tempted to sim this game just to test it out. How can top of the table Everton do against 14th place Chelsea in a quick sim game? You know what? Screw it. Go big or go home. I'm going to take the risk and let's see how we get on. Well, that was a mistake. That really was a mistake. The risk did not pay off. Chelsea beat us by 2-1. Oh, and I've just bloody noticed Cubby Mainoo has gotten sent off. Oh, and that's so annoying because our next league game is against Manchester United. Oh, he's not going to play against his old club. Oh, that just adds insult to injury. Who got our goal? Actually, before I get out of this, El Awadi, he gets his first goal of the season. But it's in vain as we lose 2-1 against Chelsea, and Cubby Mainoo will be missing for the Manchester United game. I'm never quick simming a game against any of the big six ever again, no matter where they are in the table. But look, we have to put that behind us now. What's done is done. Now the attention switches back over to the Champions League, where we will be taking on Scott McTominay and co. up here against Italian champions Napoli. Can we be the ones to create the first opportunity in this game? Here's Rooney yet again in brilliant form at the moment. Forces a good save from the keeper, but a very promising start here. Pino now will deliver in this ball towards Barry. Heads it away. Here's Cubby Mainoo. Really gutted he's going to be missing that Manchester United game, honestly. As some of you will know, I am a United fan in real life. Mainoo is somebody who I was very excited to sign in this team, and it would have been cool to play him against his real life club, but unfortunately it's not to be. But will it be happening for us here on this attack? Here's Pino now with a decent strike. Oh, it's better than decent. It's absolutely world class from Yeremy Pino. His first Champions League goal of the season, and it's an absolute screamer here in Italy. Absolutely magnificent. Let's see this again. Rooney gives the ball back to him. Yeremy Pino just inside the box. Lovely curler. Keeper gets absolutely nowhere near that. Oh my goodness me. There could have been 2 goalkeepers and they wouldn't have stopped it. Magnificent goal here and a brilliant start to this game. Oh, it's a bad ball from Eric Bunham. Kevin De Bruyne, formerly of Manchester City. Romelu Lukaku, of course, up front for Napoli, the former Everton striker. Oh, and I tell you what, that wasn't a bad strike, but thankfully Jordan Pickford is able to catch it. Here is Romelu Lukaku. Kevin De Bruyne making that run. I'm trying to switch to Jarrett Branthwaite. It wouldn't bloody let me do it. Good interception by him in the end. But nope, they actually end up getting the free kick. Is he going to take it quickly? No, he's not. He's going to leave it for KDB. I'm trying to bloody get a man on the line here. Being held off. De Bruyne decides to pass it in. Oh, and it was very nearly a very cleverly worked free kick, but thankfully just goes wide of the post. Oh, it's a good ball by Barry. Rooney's there. Kai Rooney yet again. He is on fire at the moment. Remember the name, Kai Rooney. Honest to God, lads, he has been sensational this season. 7 goals in 4 Champions League appearances. A hat-trick, of course, last time out against Athens. He got an assist in the start of this game, and now he's gotten a goal, and we are 2-0 up here in Italy. Lovely stuff. I probably should have said this at the start of the episode, but I'm dealing with a bit of a toothache at the moment, lads. So if I'm pausing a lot when I'm talking, that's why. It's quite sore at the moment. Here's Lukaku. He'd love a goal against his old club. Oh, it's a great ball for Kevin De Bruyne. Well, normally that would be the other way around. De Bruyne should be setting up Lukaku. But it was a decent ball in from the Belgian striker. But the Belgian attacking midfielder was unable to finish it off. Here's Robinson now. Right at the start of the second half. Can we get off to a quick start here? Eric Bunham over to Menu. Could be Menu going on a good run. Good block though by the defender. Can Napoli go on the counter-attack here now? Here's Lukaku. Oh, brilliant tackle there by Jake O'Brien. Barry could be in here if he can find him. He does. Yeremy Pino. Tight angle. Good save by the keeper. Oh, that's a good ball. Romelu Lukaku has been looking for an opportunity all day. Oh, and he's finally going to get one. And he does score here against his old club. 4 goals in 4 Champions League games. So he is having a very, very good campaign at the moment in this competition. And he's half the deficit here. And he's gotten Napoli right back into this game. I probably should have done a bit better defensively there. But they have absolutely outdone me. And Lukaku does have his goal against his former club. Oh, they really look like they're in the mood now, Napoli. Here's Politano. Can Robinson intercept that? He probably should have. Bloody hell, I was pressing circle there and he wouldn't do anything. They still have it. It's Lukaku again. And Pickford makes the save. KDB to whip this ball in. O'Brien does well with it. Akliouche now looking to go on the break. He does have the pace. Up against Gutierrez here. Good turn. Into Alcaraz, fresh off the bench. The man who will have to play against Manchester United in place of Kobe Mainoo and Ampadu, who we've brought as well off the bench for Eric Bunham with a decent strike there. But another good save, and we do get the corner. And Pino will be the one to deliver the ball in. Branthwaite to win it. Oh, Rooney was at the back post there. But Napoli deal with it. And Gutierrez now looks to go on the break for them. Rooney tracking back. The apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. They still have it though at Romelu Lukaku. Less than 20 minutes to go. Oh, Lang, that's a great ball. But we deal with it well. And Pickford can clear it. Yeremy Pino. Oh, gets intercepted there. Of course, we have that Manchester United game up next. But this game is far from won yet. Right, come on, let's get this ball as far away from our goal as possible. Let's hopefully get this third and clinching goal. But Pino ends up losing it. Oh, Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku evades the tackle. Lobotka. Good interception there by Jake O'Brien, but we are living dangerously at the moment. Oh, Alcaraz. Really good interception. We're in the last minute now. Only 1 added minute. The game is as good as done. But can we get this third goal anyway? No, we can't. What a save by the keeper. But surely now there's not going to be enough time for Napoli to go up the other end and get an equaliser. And no, there is not. We do end up getting the 3 points here away from home. A massive 3 points as well. Up against a very, very difficult opposition in Napoli. Of course, the real-life Italian champions. But we came here and performed like champions. And we get another great result here in the Champions League. Oh, this situation with Jake O'Brien has me really, really concerned. In the last episode, he asked for us to address his contract, But as I showed in that episode, we actually don't have any money in the budget right now. Quite literally zero. So I'm unable to offer him a new contract. And he's just sent me a message here to say we were going to talk about my contract situation, weren't we? I've heard nothing from you. I'm not happy about that. I mean, I said earlier this man's going to be a future captain, but at the moment, I don't even know if his future is going to be at Everton. So I really hope that he doesn't ask for a transfer request because of this. He just needs to hold on until January where we can bring in some extra money and hopefully then we can tie him down to a new deal. But we have to forget about that situation for a bit because we have another big game here up against Manchester United at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. No Cubby Manu, unfortunately, for this game. His red card against Chelsea means he's suspended here up against his old club. But listen, Alcaraz comes in, a very, very good option to have. Esteban Lepal now gets a place on the bench, so we still have some good options, and hopefully we can finish up this episode with another good result. I've just noticed there as well that Mykolenko is playing in this game. Of course, we sold him to United in the summer, but they're actually playing him as a right back, which is quite interesting. A left-footed player playing at right back. Although I suppose, to be fair, in real life, Amad Diallo does play wing back for United, and he's left-footed, so I guess Mykolenko has taken over that role in this game. Oh, it's a great ball over to Kai Rooney. Man who came up through the United Youth Academy. His dad, of course, a legend at Old Trafford, and Kai Rooney with the strike there. Binder makes the save, and we get the first corner of the game. Jeremy Pino delivers it. Oh, and it's off the line! I think that was Harry Maguire who cleared it. Branthwaite won the header, and a great clearance from United's captain in this game. I noticed he led them out onto the pitch instead of Bruno Fernandes, which is interesting. Barcola now over to Mbeumo. United literally bringing this right up to the other end of the pitch. What can they do with it? Right in front of the travelling supporters. Mbeumo, I can't bloody get near them at the moment. Oh, and he's hit the woodwork. And we escape with that counter-attack. Can we go on one of our own now? Barry looking for Rooney over the top. Has he got the strength to outmuscle De Ligt? No, he doesn't. Here's Bruno now. Over to Mbeumo. What a signing he's been for United in real life. I'm really, really happy with him, Mbeumo. I think he can be a massive player for us this season. Oh, here's Bruno, though, into Barcola. They've hit the post again here, and we nearly give it right back to them. How are we not losing this game? Barry looking for Rooney again. Rooney gets there. Can he find Alcaraz in the middle? Yes, he can, and we hit the post. Oh, it's a good save by Binder. And it ends up hitting the woodwork. Oh, for the third time in this game, the post stops the game from being 1-0. Twice for United, once for us. And now United look to go on the attack here again. Barcola, I should say. Oh, now Ugarte, who did score his first goal for United against Everton. On Mbeumo. Does put United 1-0 up. If this was real life, I'd be delighted. But I'm deflated here in this game. And United are the ones who strike first here at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. Ruben Amorim absolutely delighted. Oh, they go on the attack here again, Manchester United. Ugarte deflected, and he gets another goal away from home against Everton. I promise I'm not taking it easy on United. I know sometimes subconsciously you can take it easy on the team that you support in real life when you come up against them in career mode. They've hit me twice in a matter of moments here. I think this took a bit of a deflection. Lovely trickery there from Barcola. And Ugarte, no, it didn't. It's just a really, really good finish. Jordan Pickford could do nothing about it. And Manchester United have a 2-0 lead here against Everton in the Hill Dickinson Stadium. We have a massive mountain to climb. Oh, here they come again, United. They just look so deadly going forward at the moment. Again, if this was real life, I'd be thrilled. But I'm not loving this at the moment. Mbeumo again. Pickford, please get there. Thank God. Oh, Mbeumo. Back out to Barcola. 3-0. Oh my God, we are getting absolutely battered by the Red Devils here. Right on the stroke of half-time. They triple their advantage. And it looks like we could be facing defeat here for the first time at the Hill Dickinson Stadium this season. Well, I tell you what, lately I was complaining about this game feeling a little bit too easy at times. This game has certainly not felt like that. United have been absolutely all over me, and we need to try and get off to a good start here in the second half. And just as I say that, we give the ball right back to them. Bloody hell. Barcola out on this left-hand side yet again. He's been electric for United in this game. Šeško, Pickford with the save. Mikolenko now going on the attack here. We've already had one former Everton player score against us today. We don't need another one. That's a really good tackle there by Robinson, but this clock is running down very quickly. If anything's going to happen, then we need to start that now. Kai Rooney up against Manchester United. Does pull one back for us. Get that ball. No, don't put it in the back of the net again. You've already scored the goal. Oh, whatever. Just get back to that centre circle and let's get going as quick as possible again. Oh, but it's United to go on the next attack. They've brought Cunha off the bench as well. And here he is now. Good interception. Esteban Lapal has come off the bench for us. Here's Armstrong, who we've brought on for Eric Bunham too. Philogene came on for Akliouche. Here is Philogene now. Barry, great ball. Tierno Barry. Okay, Cam. No, let's not get too carried away yet. It's 3-2 here. 13 minutes to go. We are on the verge of pulling off a magnificent comeback. The substitutes already making an impact off the bench. And Tierno Barry finished it off then. We are right back in this game. Oh, Rooney loses possession to Cunha. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I've mistimed that terribly. That could be a red card, you know. Armstrong just off the bench. Oh, thank God it's only a yellow. Bruno Fernandes stepping over this free kick, trying to get Jared Brantwaite on the line. Oh my goodness me. The tallest player on the pitch was on the line, and Bruno still scores an absolute screamer. 4-2 to Manchester United here. Look at that Everton fan there. Did you see that young Everton fan? He was clapping. Bloody hell. It's a United fan in disguise there. Oh, what a strike from the Portuguese Magnifico. And that has probably just sealed the 3 points for United here. I mean, Brantwaite could have jumped at the very least. Bloody hell. Oh, he kicks the ball in the back of the net afterwards, but didn't bother jumping when it actually mattered. Oh, 4-2 now to United. United take the corner short. We intercept them, but there's going to be no time, surely. Well, there might be time for them to get a fifth. No, there's not. 4-2 here. The first game that I've lost this season that I've actually played myself. Of course, we have lost simmed games in this career mode, but Ruben Amorim has transformed United's very good form in real life into this career mode, and they do travel to Merseyside and leave with all 3 points. And a big part of that was because of how well that man played there. Bradley Barcola, absolutely world class here, and unfortunately, we do taste defeat here up against the Red Devils. Oh, and it's bloody happened. I knew this was going to happen. Jake O'Brien has submitted a transfer request. I'm unable to block offers for him. Oh, that's so bloody annoying. It's all because I spent every penny in the transfer window. I was really hoping he'd hold out until January, but Jake O'Brien has handed in a transfer request and I might be forced to sell him. That's really, really frustrating. We do get an offer from Manchester City as well for Jake O'Brien, 32.7 million. But you know what? I'm going to try and just ignore these offers for now, get to the January transfer window, bring in some, I was going to say extra finances, bring in just finances at all because we have nothing at the moment, and hope that he's willing to sign a new deal then. But lads, we have now come to the end of this episode of the Everton FC 26 career mode, and unfortunately we have lost our place on top of the Premier League table. Arsenal jump above us on 28 points. We are in second place on 25 points, level with Manchester City. But you know what? I'm still quite happy with this start of the season. We're in a title race. That is very, very exciting. There has been quite a lot of frustrating things happening in this episode. I'm really hoping that O'Brien's situation can get resolved. And if not, lads, please let me know in the comments below which centre-back we should sign if we do have to sell Jake O'Brien. But in the Champions League, let's see how we are faring there. After 4 games, we are in second place, PSG the only team ahead of us. We have 3 wins, 1 draw, and as I said earlier, that draw did come away from home at the Bernabeu. So I'm more than happy with our start here in both the Champions League and the Premier League. But that will do it, lads, for this episode of the Everton FC 26 Career Mode. If you did enjoy it, please do hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel as well. We are on the road to 800 subscribers. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you all again on the next episode this coming Wednesday. Take care.